Okay, so I'm now flashing the screen. Okay, so I hope you can see. So last meeting, we ended with risk management. Speaking of risk involving the fluctuations in exchange rate, we call it foreign exchange rate risk, or foreign exchange risk. Foreign exchange risk refers to the possibility of loss due to changes in relative value of currencies. It can be mitigated with the use of derivatives. So at the time of payment, the foreign currency rise in value. At the time of collection, the foreign currency went down in value. It declined in value. These problems are the possibility of these problems to happen. Our exposure is called foreign exchange risk. What we can do is to mitigate this with the use of derivatives. Derivatives are securities that derive their value from an underlying asset or benchmark. Last meeting, we talked about this scenario. A US company has an account payable. It must pay in 6 months with one Japanese company. Account receivable to be received in 6 months, another Japanese company. The US company would not have transaction exposure if both the AP and the AR are denominated in US dollars. If they are denominated in US dollars, there's no exposure to foreign exchange risk. Forwards are one of the derivatives that we are going to use in order to mitigate the impact of foreign exchange risk. A forward is a customized contract between two parties to buy or sell an asset at a specified price on a specified future date. Futures are similar to forwards, however, they are standardized. Standardized contracts similar to forwards traded at exchanges. They can be traded in a way that stocks are traded in exchanges. In a future and a forward contract, there are two parties. Long party is the buyer of the underlying asset. Short party is the seller of the underlying asset. When we talk about underlying assets, in the context of our discussion, I am referring to the foreign currency. For example, if we are going to buy yen, the underlying asset is the Japanese yen. Now, when did forwards and futures happen? It all started with commodities, not not foreign currency, but it started with commodities. Farmers are concerned at the time of harvest, the price at millers are concerned that at the time of harvest, the prices would go up. Farmers, on the other hand, are concerned that the prices will go down by the time that they will harvest the wheat. They are both worried. To prevent both parties from worrying, what they can do is to already agree on a price, even though the delivery will happen in a future date. Agree the price in advance. This is the essence of forwards and futures. The prices are set now to be delivered in the future. The essence of forwards and futures is that the prices are already set now, although the transaction shall take place in the future. So that both of them will be worry free, they can agree the price in advance. Forwards were born. These are situations of natural hedges. Both parties can eliminate or remove the risk completely by agreeing in advance. Now, time time came where an exchange took place for these types of contracts. Now, they are called futures, where you can buy and sell a future contract. You can buy a contract, a contract to, you can purchase the future contracts. Sorry, you can purchase the future contracts. You can sell the future contracts that you entered into. Okay? Example, if you are an American importer of English clothing, contracted to pay an amount fixed in British pounds. So in the future, you would need British pounds. What will you do? You buy pounds in the forward exchange market, meaning you're going to buy them, set the price now, although you will take possession in a future date. What about this? US company account receivable from a Swiss company for 100,000. So the US company will collect Swiss francs due in 3 months. So the US company will have to sell those Swiss francs in the future. So they do not have the Swiss franc yet, but they can already set the price at which price they're going to sell it in the future. Sell Swiss franc futures. A company has a foreign currency denominated trade payable due in 60 days. In order to eliminate the foreign currency exchange rate risk associated with the payable, the company could, okay, buy the foreign currency forward today. When will the delivery happen? The delivery to the company will happen in 60 days, although the price has already been set now, so that no matter what the market price is, no matter what the spot exchange rate is in the future, it will no longer be relevant. They already set the price now. Okay tayo ha? Naalala niyo to, no? Wala pa tayo dito, no, kay Tamcon. Okay? So I want you to answer the Tamcon case. Tamcon Industries has purchased equipment from a Brazilian firm for a total cost of 1.272 million 500 Brazilian reals. The firm has to pay in 30 days. Citicorp has given the firm a 30-day forward quote of $0.6123 per Brazilian real to purchase Brazilian reals forward, and a quote of $0.6421 to sell Brazilian reals forward. Tamcon decided to wait and purchase the Brazilian reals on the spot market. On settlement date, on the day the payment is due, Tamcon purchases the Brazilian reals at the spot rate of $0.6317 per Brazilian real. How much would Tamcon have saved or lost by hedging with the forward contract? Nearest dollar tayo ha. Nearest dollar tayo. I will give you 2 minutes and we will discuss together. Do not give your answers yet. Do not give your answers yet. Okay, everybody, all answers in. Is it A, B, C, or D? Post your answers, please. Post your answers, please. Okay, paiba-iba. Okay, let me reiterate the question. Uulitin ko ang tanong. How much would Tamcon have saved or lost by hedging with a forward contract? What Tamcon did was it hedged the contract with a it hedged with a forward contract. Tamcon hedged with a forward contract. Yun yung ginawa niya. Now, uh, yun yung ginawa niya ha, yung assumption, yun yung ginawa niya. So, if it is going to be done through the forward contract, okay, ibebenta niya, no? Bibilhin niya. Tamcon will buy at 0.6123, tama, dollars per real. 0.63, sorry, tama, okay. However, if it will be done through the spot market, 0.6317. Buy on the spot, it would be 803,838 dollars equivalent. Buy forward, again, that's 0.6123 dollars per real. That's 779152. Uh, Tamcon did here was Tamcon hedge with a forward contract. So this is what happened. So actually, it would be beneficial for Tamcon. It's a gain. Why? Because what Tamcon did here was to buy the forward, costing in dollars equivalent 779152 only, compared to when it is done through the spot market 803,838. Okay, the correct answer is A. The correct answer is A. Uh, I believe that all of you got the wrong answer because you misinterpreted the question. In the question last meeting, this is the question last meeting. The question last meeting, how much additional dollar revenue did Carrington gain or lose by waiting to sell the pesos? So what the party did was to do it in the spot market. But in this question, for the case of Tamcon uh, used the forward contract. Again, the question was, how much would Tamcon have saved or lost by hedging with the forward contract? The correct answer is 24,686 gain. Bakit siya gain? Ang ginawa niya, yung forward. Mas mababa yung cost. Sana malinaw ha. I hope that's clear. Bawi kayo sa susunod na tanong. Okay? So, this is a similar question and take note of the question. Take similar problem. This is a similar problem and take note of the question. Capona Industries has purchased equipment from a Korean firm for a total cost of 11,500,000 Korean won. The firm has to pay in 90 days. JP Morgan has given the firm a 90-day forward quote of 0.0009791 dollars per won to purchase Korean won forward, 0.001022 dollars per won to sell Korean won forward. Capone decided to wait and purchase the Korean won on the spot market on settlement date. On the day the payment is due, Capone purchases the Korean won on the spot market at a rate of 0.001004 dollars per won. How much would Capone have saved or lost by hedging with the forward contract? Gain. Okay, all answers in now. All answers in now. Press the enter sign. Press the enter sign. Ay, saan na yun? Ay, andyan na pala. Okay. So, okay. Maraming sumagot ng C. Is it C or D? So, if it was bought on the spot, the dollar equivalent would be 11.5 million won. Pag on the spot, inintay mo na yung due date saka binili, 0.001004 dollars per won, 11,546 dollars. $11,546. But if it is bought in the forward market, 0.0009,791, mas mura, 11,260. So what happened here is there's a $286 savings if it was bought in the forward market. Okay. Maraming sumagot ng dog din, no? Okay. So be careful of the question. Does the question assume that he did enter into the forward market, or did he or she enter into the spot market? Always follow the last line. How much would Capona have saved or lost by hedging with the forward contract? Meaning to say, Capona she entered into the forward contract. By buying in the forward, it will cost 11 to $60 only, compared to buying on the spot 11,546 dollars. So by buying forward, it would have saved $286. Sana malinaw, ha? Sana malinaw. Okay. When the price of a currency in the forward market is higher than the price in the spot market, it is said to be at a premium. If the price of the currency is lower in the forward market than in the spot market, it is said to be in a discount. I will give you 1 minute to answer this question. Given a spot rate of $1.8655, 90-day forward rate of $1.8723, the pound sterling in the forward market is go. Okay, all answers in. What is your answer, please? Okay, the correct answer is letter C. The pound sterling is at a higher value in the forward market than in the spot market. Tama ba? Okay. The 90-day forward market for the pound sterling is $1.8723. In the spot market, the pound sterling is valued at a lower amount in dollar terms, 1.86 only, 8655 only. Okay. I want you to. Okay, similar question. Given a spot exchange rate for the US dollar against the pound sterling of $1.4925 per pound, 90-day forward rate of $1.4775 per pound. Similar question. What is the interpretation? What interpretation is correct? Is it A, B, C, or D? Go. Enter. Enter your answers, please. All answers in. Okay. So, okay. Madali lang ata to sa inyo. Very good. The correct answer is dog. This time, the forward pound sterling is selling at a discount against the dollar in the forward market. I think I need not elaborate on this. All of those who are answering get it correctly. Okay. One more. I'll just give you 30 seconds this time. Given the spot rate is 106.74 yen per dollars, 180-day forward quote is 100.37 yen per dollars, we can say which of the following? Which of the following? This has nothing to do with over and under valuation, ha? Huwag kayong maguluhan kung meron sa choices on under or over valuation. It's irrelevant. Okay, what's your final answer? Enter now. All answers in. Okay. So very good. Di pala very good. Anong sagot nyo? C? Bakit C ang sagot nyo? Why did you answer letter C? The yen is at a forward discount against the US dollar. Why is this your answer? Ah, okay. Naguluhan kayo. Alam ko na kung bakit kayo naguluhan. Nakasulat dito, indirect, ano to? Tama ba? Yan. Naka-direct quotation. No? Naka-direct quotation si yen. The dollar is 106.74 in the spot rate. The dollar is 100.37 yen in the spot rate. The dollar is 106.74 yen in the spot rate, 100.37 yen in the forward rate. Ngayon, ang akala nyo naka-discount siya. Tama naman. The dollar is at a discount. Nakuha nyo? I hope you get me ha. What happened here is that the US dollar is at a discount. In other words, the yen is at a premium. Take note, what you did observe here is the US dollar's value. 100.37 forward, 106.74 in the spot rate. The dollar is at a discount, and therefore, for the yen, kunin nyo ang reciprocal. 1 divided by this rate, that would be the value of the yen. You would observe that the yen would be at a forward premium against the US dollar. Mag-ingat kayo sa interpretation ng number ha. Kanina ha, a while ago, we were talking about the pound sterling because uh, this number is lower than this and therefore this is a discount because we're talking here about the value of the pound. However, the given in this problem is the value of the dollar in terms of yen. The US dollar here is at a discount, therefore the yen is at a premium. If you do not understand, please uh, please inform me immediately. Ganun ha. Ang binigay dito yung halaga ng dollar. The dollar is at a forward discount, therefore the yen is at a premium. Please tell me immediately if you didn't understand. Okay. When you are going to express it as a percentage premium, percentage discount, do it in annualized terms. Convert it to 1 year. Please answer this question. The spot rate on the London the spot rate on the London market was 0.5434 pounds per dollar, while the 90-day forward rate was 0.5519 pounds per dollar. What is the annualized forward premium or discount on the US dollar for the period? Okay, all answers in. All answers in, please. Okay, as I've told you, do not forget to do it in annualized form. The spot rate on the London market was 0.5434 pounds per dollar. 90-day forward rate 0.5519 pounds per dollar. Annualized forward premium or discount on the US dollar for the period. On the US dollar, ha? So the forward rate is 0.5519 pounds per dollar. Spot rate 0.5434 pounds per dollar. The forward rate is higher by 0.0085 more pounds per dollar in the forward market. Okay? Divide this with a spot rate of 0.5434. This is 0.015642 or 1.56%. But this is a forward rate only for 90 days. This is only for 90 days. To turn it into annual, multiply it by 360 divided by 90. Divided by 90 days, multiply by 360, you would have a 6.26% premium. The correct answer is boy. The correct answer is boy. Now that you can see a pattern, I expect everyone to answer the next question. Everybody, please answer the next question. I'll give you 3 minutes. Okay, all answers in. Okay, all answers in. Okay, everyone now. Ano naging sagot nyo? Bank of America quoted 180-day forward rate on the Japanese yen, 0.009702 dollars per yen. Spot rate, 0.009466 dollars per yen. Forward premium or discount on the Japanese yen. So let's compare the forward rate, which is 0.009702, to the spot rate, which is 0.009466. The forward rate is higher by 0.00236, more dollars per yen in the forward market. Divide this by the spot rate of 0.009466. Percentage-wise, that's 2.49%. I already told you. Sinabi ko na sa inyo, no? Tingnan nyo yung number of days. This is 180 day. So to annualize this, multiplied by 360 days per year, divided by the 180 days. Annually, this is 4.99%. The correct answer is letter C. The correct answer is letter C. Aha. Dalawa lang ang tumama. No? Dalawa lang ang tumama. Okay tayo, ha? Okay. So anyway, I'm going to post this. I'm going to post this in YouTube so you can review. Just compare the two and then divide by the spot rate. You would have the percentage discount or premium. If the forward is greater than the spot, premium. If the spot is greater than the forward, it's discount. Then do not forget to annualize. Next question. This time, I'll give you more time. 3 minutes again. 3 minutes. All answers in now. All answers in. Okay. So, as you can see, the Japanese yen is valued higher in the forward market relative to the spot market by 3 pesos at 3 yen. The dollar is valued more in the forward than in the spot by 3 yen. 3 more yens per dollar in the forward market. Divided by 120, the spot rate, the dollar is 2.5% higher in the forward market than in the spot market. But this is a 90-day forward contract. To annualize this, divide by 90 times 360. Divide by 90 times 360, that's 10% premium. Letter boy, the US dollar is at a premium of 10%. Ay, very good. Ang bilis ng pick up nyo, no? Tatlong example, okay na kayo. So very good. That's correct. The US dollar is at a premium of 10%. Okay, this time, clue. Please be very careful. For this problem, please be very careful. I'll give you more time to think here, ha? 5 minutes. State Bank of India has offered a spot rate quote on Indian rupees. 42.47 rupees per dollar. The Indian rupee is quoted at 30-day forward discount of 7.65% against the dollar. What is the 30-day forward quote? What is the 30-day forward quote? Go. All answers in now. All answers in. Enter. Masyado pang maaga. 3 minutes pa lang pala. Sige lang, enter. Naging sagot nyo. Okay, marami sumagot ng letter A. Many of you answered letter A. Sige lang, I'm waiting for the rest. Okay, all answers in. All answers in now. Please give me your answers. Okay. So the spot rate of the rupee, Indian rupee, is 0.02355. What is given here is the percentage discount of the rupee. Highlight, the Indian rupee is quoted at 30-day forward discount of 7.65%. So the spot rate should be expressed in terms of dollars per rupee. In terms of dollar per rupee. Spot rate, 1 divided by 42.47. If 42.47 rupees per dollar, that would be $0.02355 per rupee. Accordingly, the discount is 7.65%. This is 30 days. So bring it back to 30 days times 30 divided by 360. 7.65% times 30 divided by 360. Working back ha, we're working back. You have 0.006375. We're working back, remember, we're working back. Again, that's times 30 divided by 360. 0.006375. If the difference is divided by the spot rate, which again is 0.02355, it will give us 0.006375. That would mean there's 0.00015 less rupees per dollar in the forward market. The forward rate must be 0.02340 dollars per rupee. 0.02340 dollars per rupee. If you will do it rupees per dollar, it's roughly equivalent to letter dog, 42.7408. Again, alamin nyo sino ang bida. Are we talking about the value of the dollar or value of the rupee? It appears here that we're talking about the value of the rupee. The Indian rupee is quoted at a 30-day forward discount. It's the Indian rupee's value, which is at a discount, not the value of the US dollar. I hope that's clear to you. Okay? So, short questions. Short questions. If risk is purposely undertaken in the foreign currency market, then blank. The investor in foreign currency then becomes what? What's your answer now? What's your answer? Enter now. Okay. All answers in? B, A, B, A, B, B. Okay. More B. Some of you answered A. Now, here is the keyword. Purposely undertaken. Risk is purposely undertaken in the foreign currency market. The investor here then becomes one who is a speculator. If risk is managed, the investor is hedging. Hedging is about minimizing or managing risk. But sometimes the investor would want to take more risk to be exposed to greater return. We call it speculation. If risk is undertaken, more risk is taken, that's speculation. If risk is instead minimized or managed, it's called hedging. Exporter, it's irrelevant here. Exporter is someone who sells to a country other than engage in arbitrage. Arbitrage Arbitrageurs are ones who are buying where the price is low and selling where the price is high. Okay. Before we are going to end the lecture for tonight, I would like to introduce to you the topic of interest rate parity, IRP. I would like to introduce to you interest rate parity, that's IRP. IRP is the principle that states that investors are expected to earn the same return or interest in all countries after adjusting for risk. The principle that states that all investors are expected to earn the same return or interest in all countries after adjusting for risk. We call this the IRP, interest rate parity. Now, when you invest something in the US, you will earn a small interest rate, a small interest income. If you invest in the Philippines, the interest rates here are higher. The interest rates in peso terms would be higher. However, despite the higher interest rates, IRP, interest rate parity, holds that whether you invest in the States or in the Philippines, it doesn't matter. You would earn the same return. Who will be the one to adjust? It is the exchange rate which will adjust. To give you a more concrete example, okay, this explains why a forward rate can be different from the spot rate. This is the reason why the forward rate is different from the spot rate. There is a forward, there is a discount. Now, to be more concrete about this, I would like you to assume the following. The spot rate is $1 is to 50 pesos. Just an example. 1 US dollar is equal to 50 pesos. Okay? Now, let me assume that the Philippine Treasury bill rate is 5%. The United States Treasury bill rate is 2%. Again, assuming that the spot rate is 1 US dollar is to 50 pesos in the Philippines, the Philippine T-bill rate is 5% and the US T-bill rate is 2%. Okay? Will the investor earn the same rate in the Philippines and in the United States? Will the investor earn the same rate in the Philippines and the United States, assuming IRP is true? If IRP is true, the answer is yes. It doesn't matter whether the investor will invest in the Philippines or in the United States. If IRP is true, there would be no difference between the two. Okay, let's say that you invest $1 in the United States. After 1 year, you will earn 1.02 US dollars. You will have 1.02 US dollars. If you invested $1 in the United States, that $1 will become 1.02 after 1 year if you invest in the treasury bill. In the Philippines, if you invest 50 pesos, it becomes 50 times 1.05. That's 52.50. Okay? So, at the end of the day, you should end up with the same position. As such, 1.02 US dollars should be equal to 52.50 in the 1 year forward market. The forward rate will be adjusted in such a way that whether you invest in the Philippines or in the United States, you would end up with the same position. So, if the United States Treasury bill will earn you 2%, the Philippine Treasury bill rate will earn you 5%, the new exchange rate after 1 year, the forward rate in 1 year, would be 1.02 US dollars is to 52.5 Philippine pesos. So divide this by 1.02. 1.02 divided by 1.02 is 1. 52.50 divided by 1.02, that's 51.47. The 1 year forward rate will be equivalent to 1 US dollar to 51.47. Tagalugin ko. Sabi ng IRP, mag-invest ka man sa US, mag-invest ka man sa Philippines, hindi pa rin magbabago yon. Kahit magkaiba pang interest nila, sino ang mag-a-adjust? Mag-a-adjust yung forward exchange rate para maging pantay yung kita mo. Ngayon, paano kung pwede kang lumamang? No? According to IRP, arbitrage will happen. Just like in PPP. People will buy where it is cheaper and will sell where it is pricier. Until such time, okay, supply and demand will make it equal, will make the price equal. Ganito rin dito. The interest rate will become equivalent. Okay? What if 6-month forward rate? Okay? Ano ang 6-month forward rate? Ako muna gagawa sa 6-month forward rate. So, $1 is to 50 pesos. Ito yung starting point natin. This is our example. In a span of 6 months, 2% divided by 2, half year lang 6 months. 6 months is half a year. The US dollar will earn 1%. 5% divided by 2, the Philippine Treasury bill rate, it will earn 2.5% in a span of 6 months. That is 1/2 of a year. Kaya 1/2 lang yung interest rate. So, what about the 6-month forward rate? It will be $1.01 is to 51.25 pesos. Expressing it per US dollar divided by 101, 1 US dollar divided by 101, 51.25, is equal to 50.74. 1 US dollar is equal to 50.74. Okay? So, magkaiba man ang interest rate sa dalawang ekonomiya, sa dalawang bansa, at the end of the day, mangyayari pa rin dyan, magpapantay. No? Magpapantay yung kita mo. Sino ang mag-a-adjust? Yung exchange rate sa future. The forward exchange rate, which is basically the expected exchange rate in the future, will be adjusted in such a way that whether you invest here or in another country, you will earn the same. I use the treasury bill rate because both of them are assumed to be risk-free. Both of them are assumed to be risk-free. Okay? So may makita kayong pattern dito. Pansinin nyo. Ito yung mga exchange rate, di ba? 1, 50.74. 1, 2.5. 1, 51.47. 2%, 5%. You would find the following relationship. No? Try nyo gawin yung calculation. Magiging equality yan. Okay? So as you would notice, relative to our currency, mga Pinoy tayo, no? The forward rate in direct quotation divided by the spot rate in direct quotation. Pinoy tayo ha, we're Filipinos. The forward rate, which is in direct quotation, divided by the spot rate, yung $1.50 pesos. This is equal to 1 plus the interest rate abroad divided by 1 plus the interest rate, sorry, H to no, H is home. 1 plus the interest rate at home over 1 plus the interest rate in the foreign. Make sure that these rates are adjusted for the fraction of the year. Kunyari, ito, gamitin nyo yung 1 year. Kung 6 months lang, gamitin nyo yung half a year. Okay? Take a screenshot of this to test this equality. Ayan. Please do note this equality. Okay? One more problem I'll give you. I'll give you this one more problem. I'll give you 5 minutes to answer. The nominal annual interest rate on 6-month US Treasury securities is 0.06%. I repeat, it's not 6%, ha? Not 6%, it's 0.06%. In other words, the semi-annual return is 0.03%. The spot rate of the British pound is $1.6426 or 0.6088 pounds per US dollar. And the 6-month forward rate of the British pound is $1.6396. In other words, 0.6099 pounds per US dollar. If interest rate parity holds, what is the nominal annual interest rate on the default free 6-month British pound? Go. Okay, you may post your answers. You may post your answers. Anyone, you may post your answers. No answer? Okay, kahit ako na lang muna ha. Ako na lang muna. Default-free 6-month British pound. What's the nominal annual interest rate? So, let's say we are an American here. Tayo yung Amerikano. The forward rate would be 1.6396. The spot rate would be 1.6426 dollars per pound, no? Dollars per pound. So, kung pound yung bida, tayo yung Amerikano, pound yung bid. Do it this way. 6 months, 1 plus 0.0003. That's 0.03%. Over 1 plus R sub F, where R sub F is the unknown. You may divide this, may iwan dito, 1.6396 or 1.6426. Then, gawin nyo na lang to 1 divided by 1.03 para maging 1 na lang to. You would end up with the following equations. So, the return or the interest rate in the foreign country, which is the British pound, 0.426%. Okay? Sige. I'm going to give you a review on this tomorrow. Tomorrow, on Wednesday, before we proceed to the next lesson. Okay? So that would be all for tonight. Do you have any questions? Do you have any questions? Konti na lang. Malapit na tayong matapos. Any more questions? Okay. Sige. So, thank you for listening. We will try to finish the entirety of the top of this section next meeting. That would be it for tonight.